Hello, sweetheart. Today I wanted to bring to you this session in the form of an online retreat that you can dip into and reconnect with yourself. Find a moment to rediscover those roots, those anchors, that intimate deep center that each and every single one of us innately has. And finding that space within to re-nourish ourselves, to recalibrate ourselves to what matters to us, and to cultivate the relationship that is probably the most important relationship in our lives. The relationship with ourselves, with our hearts, with our bodies, with our minds. It is truly and honestly the only thing that will be with us for the entirety of our lives. Even if we have friends or lovers, they are not the ones that have to sit inside of our minds, that sit within our bodies. So the invitation today is to truly find that sweet, soft space of compassion for yourself. That sweet space of tenderness and acceptance of all that is. If we have some tensions or some painful experiences or tenderness, allowing them to be part of this story, allowing them to be part of this body, and allowing them to be part of the experience of you becoming you, and you unraveling and unfurling to a more authentic version of you. So firstly, take a moment to check in with yourself. Close down your eyes and notice what is here. How are you landing into this space? Are you rushing in? Is your mind agitated, or are you eager and at peace to give this moment to yourself? Greeting each sensation, each thought, each feeling as a gift and an offering, a sacred message from your body to you. Allowing them all to be there without necessarily changing them or pushing them away. And if some of them are screaming a little bit louder than the other ones, if there is pain or deep hurt, deepen your breath into them. Inhaling deep through your nose and perhaps exhaling through your mouth. Allowing them the space to unravel. Allowing them the vehicle through which they are able to move. So using the vehicle of the breath to allow this unfurling. letting your jaw relax, your brow, and your shoulders. Inhaling into your belly. How would it feel like to be soft spaciousness? Imagining that the environment around you and you are cradled in this soft, safe bubble. That all of your emotions, all of your feelings, all of your experiencings and textures are welcome here. And you are safe to go on this journey with yourself, to soften and to deepen into greater knowing of what it is that you are all about. And for a few breaths, just focus in on the journey of your breath through your body. As it begins through your nose, does it travel all the way back to your skull? Does it trickle down your throat or spine? Does it fill your lungs? Does it soften your chest? Does it fill your deep belly, or does it travel all the way into your toes? And noticing the relationship between your attention, your awareness, and where the breath is traveling. Our attention and our intention are one of the greatest tools and assets we have. When we learn to wield them to serve us, to serve our life, to serve our creativity, our joy, our love. And when we take our attention and energy from places that are disempowering, from places that feel sticky or icky, we become true alchemists of our life. Learning to wield this great asset of attention, energy, intention, and awareness. So many times in our lives we focus on the problem, we focus on the block, on the pain, on the challenge, the obstacle. And sometimes it feels like we don't have a choice. It feels like our external circumstances are so much bigger than us, are so overwhelming and so disempowering that our attention naturally flows to that space especially when our bodies, when our internal system feels in a deep state of anxiety, of survival. So learning techniques, soothing our systems and managing our attention is one of the greatest assets we can have in this life. And I believe it is one of the keys to living a truly beautiful and thriving life. How would our life feel or look like when in a process of change we focus on the promised rebirth? How would our life look like when we greeted each day and each moment as a gift? Because truly, we do not know if we will have tomorrow. And so, by that understanding, each moment is precious. Each moment can be seen as a gift because the next one isn't promised. So to feel the breeze on our skin is a gift. To experience heartache after love is a true gift because it means we have loved. To experience the delicious foods in our bellies, the nourishment. To feel the sun on our skin. To truly feel the capacity of these beautiful bodies. To exist and move and create. Even to feel resistance or blocks. What if we witnessed them as gifts or as part of the creation? Instead of witnessing them as the problem, what if they were part of the solution? What if they were simply pinpointing us to our next evolutionary edge? What if they were pinpointing us to that little space of tension that still is in resistance to what it is that we desire to create? Or simply, what if it is pointing to our energies being misplaced in the wrong direction? So in this practice, set your intention, set your awareness, set that arrow to your target. How would you want to feel at the end of this practice? Is it rested, spacious, reconnected, loved, acknowledged? What is it that you truly need and desire in this moment? What is your heart longing for? And before the mind can take over and spiral, feel for that subtle voice within that already knows what it is that you need. Just in this moment, not in the future, not in any project or any experience after this, but here and now. Do you just need to relax? To take it easy on yourself? Do you just need to melt into the floor underneath you and be held? Are you craving support? Because you have been holding on and it feels like you're only doing it alone. Do you need something more? Do you need that tangible feeling of holding, of being held? Whatever it is, create ways in this practice to tune into that. If you're looking to push somewhere, if you're looking to force yourself into a position or an experience, simply check in if it's aligning with your intention or your value that you've placed your attention on. Truly giving yourself the gift of listening to what you need, what your heart and body and mind needs in this moment. If it's helpful, you might journal about it for a few moments, if that's easier for you. Sometimes when we're just free writing, it's a little bit easier to trust and see what comes out. And we might even be surprised as to what comes out. So whenever you're ready, flicker your eyes open if you haven't done already. And we'll begin with a slight movement and breath to help move some energy within our bodies, to help move any stagnation, to help bring more attention and awareness to that life force energy and that nourishment that is always available to us. If you find breath work difficult, you may combine it with a little bit of a movement, simply taking it at your own pace. And if you don't want to focus on a fast breath, don't make that the problem. Perhaps your body is needing a more soothing, slow breath. The only thing I would ask is that you keep it continuous. So we have a few options here and you can try them with me. You can breathe in through your nose and out through the nose. This is really nice if you're trying to create an ocean sound in the back of your throat. As if you're saying the word ha, ha, but in a much softer tone, or breathing out from the back of your throat. As if you're breathing on a window pane. To try and create the fog on it. This can be really soothing for our system if you're looking for something more relaxing. Another option is to breathe through our mouth, sipping the air in like a straw. This is one of my personal favorites. So you're sipping in, taking great care and delight in the breath. You're letting it trickle into your body and you're letting the breath fall out. They say the mouth breath is a little bit more activating. So you can do it at your own pace, choosing whichever one you want to go for. And also choosing the the pace and the fastness of it. So you can also do inhales through the nose and out through the mouth, combining both. If you feel like you need to let something go, but simultaneously you don't want to aggravate your system too much, so pick your breath with the intention of reawakening this life force within you for a few rounds. So we'll do 30 breaths, 3 rounds each, and inhale in between and hold before going on to the next round. So choose your breath, experiment in between them, or allow yourself to play, allow yourself to use all of them and just have a little bit of fun with it. So if your body is feeling stiff, allow yourself to rock in with the breath in an intuitive way. Closing your eyes and softening into the dimensions of the breath, noticing any resistance and simply being with it, not trying to force it or push it or make it go away. When we're working with breath, we can encounter resistance in the similar way we encounter it in working out. Going for a run, going for a hike. There's a part of us that might be resisting this change or this opening into flow, opening into that flow of life. Simply breathe with it, slow down, elongate the breath. Soften. Often it might just be a part that is afraid to change. If it's fear, and we are coming in with that rejuvenating breath and that loving breath, maybe it is fear that is not wanting to let go. So can we have compassion for that? Can we simply inquire if it's a part of us that simply doesn't want to dissolve into this breath because it is afraid that we are trying to get rid of it? Or it is used to holding on and gripping so tightly that it needs a little bit of time to let go and release. So being with the breath, inhaling slowly and continuously with the connected breath, we allow ourselves to softly unravel and to open, meeting resistance exactly as it is. So on your next inhale, take the energy all the way from the roots, all the way to the crown of your head, and hold. Softening your face, relaxing your jaw, feeling the expansion of your system to hold this breath. If you get dizzy or lighthearted, simply place your palms in front of you, holding your body up, and let the breath go. But hold for as long as you can. Seeing how far you can stretch your edges of holding, of having the capacity to hold. And as you are holding, where can you soften? Let go on that exhale. Beautiful job. Keep going. Inhale. Another round. Feel free to make sound. Sound can often help us to release any tensions or energy as well. If your mind wanders or is saying, I don't need to do this, I don't need this, I want to go, I want to leave, I've got something better to do. Practice your resilience in this moment. Practice staying with uncomfortable feelings. Practice being the author of your own story, instead of being governed by sensations of the mind or our bodies. We will just be here for 30 more breaths, another round. Can you hold that much? Can you hold that much life force moving through your body? And on your next inhale, exhale fully. And inhale all the way to the top and hold. Drop your shoulders, soften your face. Perhaps take another little sip in. Can you melt into the softness a little bit more? Traveling on the waves of your breath. Last one, my love, last 30 breaths. Cleansing and invigorating your body with a new wave of energy. Awakening the new, releasing the old. No way is better than the other. Your way is already the best for you. Last few breaths. If you haven't incorporated movement yet, perhaps try spiraling your hips or inhaling forward and back, left or right. Seeing what shifts. And for the next 10 breaths, we're gonna try increase the speed of the breath and the strength. So yeah, if you're willing, give it a go. So taking deeper, stronger breaths, whatever that looks like to you. And on your next breath, take a deep inhale and hold. time, exhale, shimming your shoulders. Shimmy your hips. Perhaps you want to make some noise. You want to just help the tension release from your body. Bopping up and down. Bringing the energy down into your body. Perhaps putting your hands above your head. Not flying out into the cosmos. Staying grounded and rooted. Keep shaking. Let's stay here for a few moments. So let this energy settle in your body. Let it find avenues of expression. So it could be movement or it could be voice. It could be a murmur. It could be a sigh. Keep shaking. Perhaps trying different intonations, octaves, flowing through your vocal range, or perhaps humming. How do you feel now? Has anything shifted? Is it still the same? What wants to be acknowledged in your system, in your beautiful body, mind, heart, and belly? Greeting it as an old friend, simply saying, I see you. You belong. And whenever that part is, or perhaps placing a hand on your heart, one on your belly, or somewhere where you're experiencing tension, taking that big beautiful breath, breathing into that space and offering the Ho'oponopono prayer. Thank you. I love you. I am grateful. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am grateful. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am grateful. Please forgive me. Ho'oponopono prayer is one of my favorite ways to dismantle tension, whether it is relational or bodily, whether it has to do with forgiveness of my own heart, of my own wrongdoings or perceived wrongdoings. When we offer these words, I am sorry. I am sorry for whatever it is in me that has caused this suffering, whatever choices I have made that have perpetuated this experience, whatever words I have said knowingly or unknowingly, whatever it could be in my subconscious, whatever it is that you might be perceiving based on your story that I might not even know about. I am sorry. Please forgive me. I offer you my heart in vulnerability and in humility to say that I could be wrong, and I bow down to you to ask for your forgiveness. Not from a place of victimhood, shaming or blaming, but I truly open my heart to yours to say, please forgive me. It builds a bridge, it builds a connection. I am sorry, please forgive me. Thank you. Thank you for all that you have tried to do. Thank you for all that I was not able to see or receive. Thank you for all your actions, thought, and words. Thank you for your presence. Thank you for all that you have done in the past. Gratitude is a secret key to our life, and it is one that I love and adore, but don't use as often as I would like to. It is one that I sometimes forget about in my day-to-day life, even though I have felt the experience of true gratitude without reason. So in this case, I too can extend the Ho'oponopono prayer to myself. I'm sorry. Thank you. Please forgive me. I am grateful. So picking a body part, something that is calling you, some tension or anything. Perhaps you just want to say this prayer to your body, to your mind, to your heart, to your organs, to your ancestors, wherever it is being called for in this moment. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I think I might have forgotten or mixed up the words before, so I'm sorry about that. But the true prayer is, I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I love you because I honor and I recognize the truth of life, the truth of love, the truth of connection, that we are all intertwined and interconnected. We might have boundaries and choose ourselves over other people, but ultimately the fabric of reality, as I'd like to believe in it, is love. That everything is always leading back to love. And any ideas of fear, loneliness, and separation is simply the contrasting power against love. But even within all of those shadows, all of those experiences, we can choose to love and to love again and again and again. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, and I love you. Allowing yourself for a moment to absorb these words in silence. How deeply can you allow your own love? We can go into the world searching for acknowledgement, love, appreciation, money, worthiness, trying to fill our own cup, but what if instead of being bags of need, looking for fulfillment, we were instead bags of fulfillment looking for need, looking for a place where we can be soft, where we can be kind, where we can be compassionate. Instead of treating this life and this experience as a transaction and seeing what we can extract from it, what we can take, what we can get. But what can we give? What can we offer? And in that offering, we also include ourselves, especially if we have any habits or tendencies to overgive. We also must give to ourselves to serve from overflow and not from lack. Give yourself a little shimmy and a little shake if anything has stirred within you. It's all good, my love. So we'll go into a little movement practice now to just drop into our bodies and feel into the cosmology and the landscape of this beautiful vast universe that exists within us. So join me in this free flow movement where we're just rocking from side to side, swirling, flowing, perhaps taking one shoulder closer to the knee or the opposite knee, seeing what is this range of motion that you can explore. Perhaps coming down lower to the floor or back, going into a little back bend. Seeing how much space you can take up here with your hands, with your body, stretching from left to right. following your intuition. Perhaps going for a moment into an inner child, letting your head rest in front of you. Letting your forehead kiss the floor, softening in your belly. And with that beautiful breath, feeling the spaciousness of your belly, your hips, how much space there is to explore, shifting from left to right, rolling your forehead on the mat, rolling your neck in that way, perhaps lifting one shoulder up and exhaling back down to child's pose, lifting from the other end like a wave on the ocean, from left to right, swinging. Seeing how much of your body you can get involved, stretching your spine, your arms, your legs. Combining that with your breath. Inhaling to rise, exhaling to pour over your legs. Perhaps increasing the range of motion, twisting a little bit more to the left and the right, closer to your buttocks. Making these semicircles with your entire body. And now opening up towards the back. So increasing that range of motion, letting your hand fly behind you. It might be easier to be on your knees and floating behind between these poses, opening your chest. Perhaps lifting your hips a little bit, slowly and gently as we were sitting for this entire practice. And for a moment we will place our left palm behind us and lift our hips to rise to the left. Feel how your stretch is being carried from the front of your thigh all the way through and inside of your hip bone, stretching through the side body, through your right rib cage, through the side of your breast, through your armpit, through your elbow, through your head. Exhale back down and swap to the other side. Feeling your right palm pushing and rooting into the ground, supporting you. Feeling once again that stretch, reaching all the way from the front of your thigh, through your hips, into your hip bone, into the side body, through the back. Exhale back down. Take a breath. Roll your shoulders back, making big circles. And instead of making it a passive experience, how can you be present with the movement all the way to the top and all the way down? Slowing it down as much as you need to. Squeezing your shoulders back. Squeezing a little bit on the way up, closer to your ears. Squeezing out that tension and letting it drop. Doing that a few more times. Inhale all the way up to your ears. Squeeze, 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 and hold and let go. Let your shoulders shrug. Roll your neck. Slowly slowing it down even more. How would this move feel if somebody was actually moving your head? The other way. Where you didn't have to be the one moving your own head. Beautiful. Beautiful. So come up to tabletop. Push your palms into the mat before doing anything else. Your pelvis is tilted downwards, so you're not over exaggerating. You're not, tilting your bum all the way up to the sky, but you're keeping a neutral position that allows you to keep the tension in your belly, to have that strong core. So now feel the tightness of your core as you're pushing away with your palms. Feel how strong that is. And notice that strength can be something that can be built, that can wax and wane. And squeezing your pelvic muscles as if you're holding your pee a little bit to protect your lower back. Inhale up. Exhale down. Cat-cow. Inhale up. Exhale down. Do this movement at your own pace, focusing more on feeling the different muscle groups that are working for you. Feeling even your glutes in that cat position. When you're pushing away your hands, you're also pushing away from your knees, but you're also squeezing those glutes. Feeling the strength of your body, and how wonderful it truly is. Perhaps swirling your hips now, dropping the move. If your wrists are getting sore, you can go into your fists. You can hold yourself up with your fists. So finding any free flowing movement here, swirling from left to right, maybe pushing your knees a little bit wider, getting your whole body involved. And seeing how this move changes if you move with your breath. So perhaps moving between openness and contraction as the breath moves in that similar pattern. Feeling deeply for that inner landscape of the body. This position, feeling into your hip bones, into your joints, into the place where your legs meet your lower body. Shifting perhaps from to the left and to the right, noticing the points of contact, the points of tension. And now we'll go into a little yogi squat. Sinking deeper, grounding. Letting your knees push out by your elbows. Bouncing a little bit. How are your roots? How open is your pelvic floor, your pelvic bowl? It's not so much about the depth of your squat, but more about the openness and the spaciousness you are able to access and feel. Especially within contraction, so many parts of our body right now are in tension. Make sure to elongate your spine as if your head is being pulled upwards. Inhaling into your belly. Can you still find that soft belly even when everything else is tight, even if everything else is in contraction? Your legs are holding you up, your spine is elongated. Can you still have a soft pelvis on the pelvic floor? And how would it be to actually contract those muscles as well? Contracting and opening as if you're stopping your pee. With a breath in to see how long you can elongate, and exhale, let go, dropping a little bit deeper into the pose. Now, slowly sink your hips back. Sink your hips back, settle in a little bit. Let your hips rest. Find an easy pose. And find a way to the floor. Taking your knees into your chest, giving yourself a big hug. rocking and rolling from left to right, and letting your head follow. And instead of letting go, how would it feel to give yourself the biggest squeeze? Feeling that contraction in your belly as you do so, the stretch in your neck. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. Shimmying a little bit. Oh, giving yourself the biggest hug as if you were meeting your best friend after a long, 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 long time away. If your neck is getting tense, you can take your palm and actually hold your head. You can hold it upwards while still continuing to give yourself a big hug. And one last squeeze and completely let go and relax into the floor, placing your feet on the floor as well, letting your knees drop into each other. Perhaps opening your palms to the sky, letting yourself rest and receive. Feeling with each exhale that you are softening into the ground beneath you. And each inhale you are drawing energy into your body. One of my favorite ways to continue to fuel my inspiration is to notice all the areas and possible places where I can receive a little bit more in my life. Starting from what I consume, what I eat, and one of my favorite ways to re-nourish myself, re-inspire myself is to read some nourishing texts. Something inspiring, something beautiful, something spiritual, something esoteric, something that helps me to attune my frequency and my feeling to something that is important to me. So it could be love or joy. So stay laying down, my love. Just going to open this on a random page and then read it to you. Allow the words to sink in. This is an invitation into the heart of the divine, into the heart of love. So without making it personal, let it move something in you. Let it be symbolic, let it be creative, let it be imaginative, especially if you don't have a practice of doing something like this. So Rest back and truly receive the meaning behind these words without having to grasp them, without having to know 100% what they mean, or without trying to make sense. Simply allow them to open within you, this bubble of awareness. The taste of bitterness becomes sweetness in love. The searching in the dark finds the light of faith revealed in love. Love transforms thistles into jasmine. Love layers heaven and gifts us with wings to soar into its mystery. Love transforms our every thought into a desire of the heart. Oh, love, how divine is your luring. Beauty flows from your unseen face. Your very nature is radiant with joy. You manifest vibrant hues in every flower. Your touch dazzles all creation. Every particle is attracted towards you, longing to unite and dwell in you. What would it feel like to trust that love, the universal love, the big cosmic love, can lift you beyond what you have known, beyond self-imposed limits, by the uplifting fragrance of grace? What if you surrender a little bit more deeply into that universal love, that love that exists only between you and life? You don't have to involve any stories into it, simply to trust that life is good, that it will hold you and that it is always serving you. It is a gift. You may begin to think thoughts you have never dared to think before. You will feel moved by life, by its sacredness, in a way hitherto elusive to you. You will feel ecstasy without apparent cause, and you will feel as though every breath is a seductive caress of the heavenly lover. You will be open and surrendered in a way you have longed to be, but in a way you've never quite known how to go about. What if this moment was marking an end of a period of suffering and the opening up to a time of new opportunity, a flourishing and thriving release of your unique soul fragrance into the world? It is a gift worth having. Perhaps there is a thorn that you have against life. It can take on many shapes and forms and sizes. But even the rose has her thorns. And in order to receive the rose, one may accidentally also touch the thorns. Your thorn may be the love you need to let go of now, so that you are present rather than haunted by your past. Your thorn may be the fear that if you grow too vibrant and embrace the magnificence of your being, others will shun you out of jealousy or fear and leave you alone. Your thorn may be a constant need to bargain with life. Your thorn may be looking deep within the heart and removing a crown of thorns, representative of your suffering over a long, long time, letting it go and allowing the heart to heal, choosing the here and now with a sense of virginal purity to emanate from the heart, realizing that even great suffering has not tarnished its radiance, but only allowed it to grow strong. How would it feel like to believe you are ready for love and a heart that can be free from expectations and instead be open to life with curiosity and reverence? Oh, these thorns, they have served their purpose, not in and of themselves, but rather that they have proven you worthy of the rose and ready now to receive its beauty, healing, and grace. Wherever your thorns are or have been, be willing to deal with them, to face them, and most importantly, to release them without any shred of doubt, shame, guilt, or rumination. Beloved, they have served, and now their purpose has been completed. The gift of the rose promises a gift worth so much more than any pain you are holding onto. So release to receive now. Can you sense the dew-soft petals and luscious fragrance opening to you now? And saying silently to yourself, I am open to opportunities, blessings, and gifts. I am learning to open my heart, my hands, to receive life fully, so that I may know myself to be a cherished child of the universe, with my life unfolding according to sublime grace. Help me to surrender whatever stands in the way of such fulfillment now. May I be blessed to release pain and be open to joy through merciful compassion, ease, and lightness. Let yourself rest and retreat in this moment. Taking a few moments just with yourself. Breathing. Allowing yourself to feel possibility, growth, change, worthiness, love, desire, beauty, life, magic. Noticing and feeling this soup of life stirring through your being while simultaneously resting back and receiving. Perhaps you want to journal or write, doodle, rest. Perhaps there is something that you remember that has stirred within you. What is one anchor that you can take with yourself from this practice? Just one. What is something that you want to remember? If you need a few more moments, perhaps pausing the video. And if not, this part of the practice I will open to you to choose whatever it is that you desire and what would serve you the best. So you can stay lying on the floor, finding intuitive movements with your body, perhaps stretching your arms, your feet, your ankles, and doing a little floor dance. You can also be invited to move and dance, allowing new ways of expression to come through you. Or you can join me for a meditation in the mirror, witnessing yourself, or perhaps going back to that breath. Whatever works for you, whatever your soul is calling for in this moment. So find your way over to wherever you are choosing to be, slowly and in your own time. Taking in all of you. Without judgment, without story. If you are resting back, Simply breathe yourself in and enjoy your own company, enjoy your own aliveness. And similarly, if you are choosing to dance today, to explore your body in new and intuitive ways. Making love to this moment, choosing to honor yourself in whatever way feels good. How would it feel like to accept all of you just the way you are? Saying, I belong. I am worthy. I am loved and I am loving. There is a place for me in this world. I love myself infinitely and in new ways. I choose to honor all of my emotions. I choose to honor all of my needs and all of my desires. I can do it in my own time, in my own rhythm. There is nowhere that I have to be. There is nowhere that I have to rush. I can choose to live my life from spaciousness and joy and fun. I am open to exploring how much fun can I have in this life. I am open to exploring how my capacity to hold joy and love and abundance can grow alongside with me. There's many things in my life that I can be grateful for, no matter how small. I choose to align with what is important to me, with what I value. I choose to carve out time for myself, even if it is small moments. There is many ways that I can honor myself. The more I open to receive my own love, the more I can open to receive the love that is already around me. I know that I am trying my very best in each and every single moment. I forgive myself. I choose to grow my relationship with myself, with my heart, with my pleasure, with my passion. I allow myself to fail, to make mistakes, to grow, to explore, to expand, to embody a new story and to write a new story for myself, no matter what happened in the past. It's okay to be weak, to allow myself to rest and be vulnerable sometimes. And I also know that I am much stronger than I even realize. I know that even though there's moments of challenge, that I can persevere, that I can show resiliency, that I can show courage, creativity, gentleness, grace. I'm looking forward to the new and exciting ways that I can dance with my own life, that I can open to more love and more joy. I'm excited to learn how to be my own best friend, how to take care of this temple, this body and this mind in the best way possible. I know that everything I need is already within me. And the more I grow and connect to that love, the more people I find that resonate with that same truth, who are loving and kind. I'm so excited for the magical experiences of my life, and I know that I have everything within me to experience them. I am already whole. I am ready. I have already arrived. There is nowhere else that I need to be. Allow yourself to glimpse all of these possibilities and offer yourself in this moment any words of affirmations that you might need. Allowing this flow of great unconditional love, Mother Nature, to flow through your heart into your own eyes if you're looking in the mirror. Or simply allow your breath to carry you, to take you into your dance, into your own recognition of yourself, unique to this moment. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Thank you. I love you. I am sorry. Please forgive me. Take a moment to drop any words that you're still repeating or using and simply be in the silence and the receivership of this moment. Allowing yourself to be saturated by these words, even if it's 1%. Remember, there is nothing you have to do or change to be worthy of your own love. No matter what your life may look like, no matter who you are, no matter what you have done, as difficult or as easy as that may be, it's okay to offer yourself forgiveness or to begin to offer yourself compassion, one little bit at a time. There is no greater pain than holding ourselves hostage for the moments where we could have done better, where we could have done more, where we could have changed, where we could have been that higher, better version of ourselves, right? But the past is the past and we are here in the present. So instead of directing our energy, our attention, and our intention on choosing to shame ourselves, choosing to carry these heavy weights and these burdens, what if we learn to let them down? What if we learn to look towards the rebirth, to look towards the gift and not only the shadow, to look towards opportunity, not only the problem? And I know that those things can be so difficult and so challenging because we want to cling and grasp and hold, because we don't deserve that somewhere we are worthy of even our own love. But with small practices, with small intentions, we can learn to gently open, to gently trust our own words, to gently trust our own worthiness, to gently trust ourselves, to open, to forgive, to be kind. And this doesn't have to be a one-night thing. It can be weeks or days or months. It's not something we might even have to focus on. We don't have to make ourselves another healing project, right? And it might even come as a surprise when we choose to align to love and to those things that bring us joy because we're worthy of it. Even if it's meditation, going for a walk, reading a book, watching a movie, taking ourselves out for a coffee, journaling. And we begin to take our attention to that over and over and over. Consistency over stress, pushing, or struggle. We allow ourselves to unravel and open the gifts of who it is that we are. And this is not about vanity, self-indulgence, or whatever, modern word we want to put on it, but it is about truly recognizing that beauty and innate spark of life that lives within each and every single one of us. That lives and has a worth to live. Because we are already alive, we are breathing, we are listening, we are here. So that already means we are worthy. That already means we have the greatest gift of this life, which is to be alive, to take another breath. Nature, life has already gifted us this breath. We do not have to pretend or push it away. Instead, how would it feel like and how much would our life change to open to this gift and to receive it fully in small and meaningful ways that only we know how. How can we honor this breath and this life that we have been given? What is it that we are longing to do, to experience? And slowly begin to sculpt this life that we are desiring to live. Slowly, with kindness and compassion. It doesn't have to look any particular way, just your way. Just your messy, magnificent, wonderful steps towards the greatest life of your desire. Simultaneously being open to something even greater than that. How good can it get? Show me how good my life can get. Show me how good my life can get. If you're open to it, perhaps that's your mantra for this week or this month. How good can my life get? How good can I allow my life to be? How much can I enjoy my life? How good can it get? Show me how good it gets. Dear life, show me how good it gets. Show me how good it gets. Show me how good it gets. What is the gift? What if this is the best thing that is happening to me? I know there's struggle and shame and challenge. What is the gift here? What is the gift? If I was the hero of my story, what is the gift? What is the gift? How good does it get? Give yourself one last big squeeze. Thank you so much, my love, for your practice. You may begin to wind down wherever you were. Join me sitting or standing. Being still and finding that moment again of stillness and spaciousness. Taking your palms out to the side of your body. Inhaling all the way up and through the center. Meeting at your heart in prayer pose. We'll do that a few more times. calling your energy all the way to your center, claiming that you are anchored in who you are. We will all seal this practice together with an Om. So taking a deep breath in. We'll do that twice more. Big breath in. Beautiful job, my love. Take care of yourself going forward. Choose to be soft and nurturing. Choose to notice how recharging and retuning yourself to something beautiful, to something greater, to something other, to yourself changes your experiences and your adventure throughout the day. Thank you for your practice. Have a beautiful day, evening, night, afternoon.